guys, so it is Jemmy here, and it's been a while since I have uploaded or filmed anything on my channel. I was in the middle of editing a new vlog that was gonna go up sometime in January, but so much happened that took up so much of my time that I could not really edit that video or upload it. That video was supposed to go up, I think, the last week of January, but unfortunately my husband got sick with COVID during that week, so I was taking care of him. And then the following week after that was Lunar New Year celebration, and it is a big thing in my culture, so we usually celebrate for about a whole week. I was out of town, so I didn't have any of my editing equipment to really do anything, so that happened. And then the following week after that, I ended up getting a upper respiratory infection that kind of made it difficult for me to really speak, and I got really congested. I am still kind of congested, but it's a lot better than before, because before I was having such a tough time speaking without being so congested and I couldn't breathe. So yeah, so all that happened, and now that it's all done and over with, it's been so long since I've edited that video or seen any of the vlog clips for that video that I was planning on uploading that I have no idea which vlog clips go where, and it really sucks. And I think I might just scrap that video all entirely and just start a new one, and that's why I'm starting this one now. But I wanted to kind of update you guys, let you guys know exactly why I've been away and what was going on. It was like the most unluckiest kind of few weeks in my life where everything was happening one week after another, and so it was just a whole wazoo of just a bunch of things. But with that long intro out of the way, welcome to a new vlog. It is currently Monday, February 21st. It is President's Day in the US, so I don't have much to do today because I don't have work today. I got the day off, which is really nice. But I do have a doctor's appointment around 12 o'clock, so I probably am going to be going into that in about a couple of hours after I eat my burrito that I got yesterday. The burrito was alright. Not the best burrito, but you know. That, I am going to let you go, and I'll talk with you guys later. A couple hours since I've last updated this vlog, and it is close to around 6:40, I believe. And at the same time, if you guys are wondering why the lighting is blue, that is because that is the current LED lights that I have in my office right now, and I'm too lazy to set up my ring light, and as well as my office light is yellow and it makes me look orange, so we're just gonna stick with this blue LED light that's going on for this vlog clip. So I'm sorry if it bothers you, I really am, but my lazy ass is just too tired to set up my ring light to get any good lighting in at this moment. So I've actually been back from the doctor's office for quite some time, and I am a little exhausted because I ended up waiting for 2 hours at that doctor's office. I got to the doctor's office around 11:30, and the reason why I got there super early from my appointment time, because my appointment time was 12:10, and if you're wondering why I went so early, that is because I'm actually a new patient at that clinic, so I didn't want to show up at the time to fill out a bunch of paperwork and then have to wait 30 minutes from when the time my appointment actually is. So I always show up early so I can fill out the whole paperwork packet that they always give you. If you've ever been a new patient at a clinic, you guys know they give you a whole ass packet that you need to fill out with your name, your insurance, all that shit. And you know those things are confusing AF. So I always go early so that way if I have any questions or whatnot or how big the packet is, I can fill out and then go in at my actual appointment time instead of sit there and fill that paperwork out and then go in 30 minutes later than I usually would for my appointment. Well, I probably should have just gone there at the time my appointment was because they were running way behind. I got there and I waited and waited, and they never called me to get my packet that I needed to fill out until my actual appointment time. And I ended up getting my packet, filling it out. And the weirdest part was when I was filling all that stuff out and doing all the things, they kept sending me back and forth. So they kept sending me back into the back of the room, like where the office stuff was, and then send me back out to the waiting room and then back in to do all the other tests they needed to, and then send me back out. It was weird. It was a whole weird process that I've never done before at a clinic, but to each his own. If that's how they're running it for the time being for their COVID protocols, I get it. Speaking of COVID protocols, I felt so bad for my husband because he had to wait outside for 2 hours. They weren't allowing any guests in. They were only allowing the patients, so he had to sit outside the whole entire time. And luckily he did, because not gonna lie, we were in a sketchy neighborhood because this isn't where I was going to originally go, but this was the only clinic that was open at the time or had the availability for my insurance. So I had to go there instead of the one that was closer to my place. So we were in a more sketchier neighborhood, and he was sitting outside while I was in there, and these guys were like scoping out cars, and they were just like circling cars. It was really weird. So luckily he ended up having to sit outside anyways, because he was like, I am so glad, because if not, I think my car would have been broken into. Who knows, because these guys were kind of sketchy and just like surveying the area, so who knows. Anyways, I finally get in to meet with the doctors, and honestly it was real quick. It was probably at most like 25 minutes, and the rest of the time I was just chit-chatting with my doctor. He was absolutely wonderful, great guy. Anyways, after I was done with the doctor's appointment and everything, I got outside, and my husband and I were starving because we weren't expecting to be there for so long, so we didn't really eat much. We thought we were just gonna go in and out, but that didn't happen, obviously. So we ended up going to go get some revolving sushi, which was absolutely nice. I think we went at a good time. It wasn't busy. They had so much variety of sushi, and they kept coming out, so it was really, really nice. We didn't have to like wait for too long for any of the sushi, so that was nice. Then afterwards, we went to go pick up my medication at the pharmacy because I needed to get some new medication. And turns out the clinic sent my prescription to the wrong pharmacy. So I had to call and get that fixed. So I most likely will end up picking my prescription up tomorrow because they haven't called me back to let me know whether or not my prescription was filled or not. Hopefully they get that right this time and that I can pick it up tomorrow. If not, I will have to call again and see what is going on. But yeah, but after that, I've been home ever since then, and I kind of just been laying in bed and just chilling. I think we got back to close around 5 o'clock because of traffic and everything. After we ate, it was close to around 3, and then we got back to our side of town and we went to go get my prescription and all that stuff. So yeah, I ended up getting back around 5, and I've been chilling in bed ever since. My husband is currently taking a nap right now, but yeah, so it's been quite a journey today. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else much for the rest of the day, so I'm probably going to take it easy and then head to work tomorrow because I'm gonna go back to work. The 3-day weekend was definitely really nice, for sure.
So excuse how I look and excuse the mess in the background. And if you hear the shredder, that is my husband shredding some things. So yeah. But for some odd reason, I got in the mood to clean. I don't know why, but I did. So I started to clean and move things around. So my house is a bit of a mess, but that's okay. One thing at a time. But let me show you what I've done so far. So this is the overview of how this looks, and I'm absolutely loving it. Right now, what we're having on the couch is temporary, so yeah, that may not stay as is. I'm just testing to see how it looks. There is my big O doggo Tigger just laying in the middle of the room. But yeah, this is the only thing that is clean so far. I wish I did it before and after before I started cleaning, but I was just in the groove, so yeah. But we have all this that we need to work on, and then all this over here. But let's just look at this beautiful clean area right now. So yeah. Anyways, I am now going to take a break. I am now chilling on my couch, and I will probably not clean up the rest of the mess that we created until probably 3 or 4 days later, because that's just how my husband and I are. But I think I'm going to chill for a bit and pick up my book, The Gate to Women's Country. I am barely in it. I started. This is actually my boss's book that she's letting me borrow, and she told me it's a really, really good book. So I'm only on chapter 4, not even 100 pages in, but I am going to probably read this for a bit, chill on the couch, probably make some hot chocolate or something to just chill. It's been a gloomy day today, so it's perfect for kind of a nice cup of hot chocolate, so may do that. So instead of continuing reading, my husband and I ended up going out, and yeah, we ended up getting tacos on Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. So, do. So, instead of reading, I ended up getting distracted because my husband wanted to go look for a certain game. So we ended up going to the game store, didn't find it, and then realized it was Tuesday and we could get tacos. So we ended up getting 12 tacos. So yeah, which I also forgot to mention, today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. So a bunch of twos. I gotta commemorate that, so yeah. And fun fact, this was the first time I actually ever got tacos on Taco Tuesday. Also, if you hear that, that is my dog. He's very excited. We just got home. So, yeah. And now he's making a weird bunch of noise. I am now going to go eat my tacos. dumbass forgot her wallet at home, forgot to pour gas yesterday, so now she needs to pour gas today, but doesn't have her wallet, and if she drives back to her apartment, she would run out of gas. This one. I'm that dumbass. So I had to call my husband and ask him to drive over to the gas station where I am to give me my wallet because my dumbass forgot it in my other purse because I took my other purse to go shopping yesterday with my husband and forgot to put it back in my laptop bag. So, yay. What a great start to the day. By the way, it's Wednesday morning, so there's that. I got my gas. It's time to head to work. I think I'm gonna be late. Guys, it's so cold. My car is actually has ice on it. That's crazy. I live in a state where that does not happen. Alright, it's like always 80, 90 degrees where I live. So, that's crazy that my car is frosted up. That's nuts. Holy crap.
And this is why I don't use my office light, because it makes me look really red slash orange. Anyways, I wanted to come and give you guys a thorough update of my week because I don't think I've actually did a sit down update for this vlog. So here I am. I didn't really do much this week. So it is currently Friday, February 25th, I believe. And this work week has been a very long work week. I still have work today, so I'm about to actually head out soon. I'm just filming this quick sit down to give you guys an update. But because this was a short week for work since we had Monday off, there was a lot of work. So I ended up staying at work a couple extra hours, and it's been a little tiring. So I've been taking quite a lot of naps at home. So yeah, anyways, hopefully it will pick back up and I stop taking naps, but it's been a very tiring week. So throughout the week, I haven't really done much. The only thing I've done was, like I think I mentioned in the vlog earlier, is I moved the couch around the house and then cleaned a little bit. But besides that, nothing really significant happened and whatnot. So yeah, so besides napping, I've also been reading, and the book I am currently reading is The Gate to Women's Country by Sherry Tepper. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. This is my manager's copy. She actually recommended me this book, and I'm absolutely thoroughly enjoying it so far. And this book actually follows a woman who lives in a country that is just full of women and a couple of men, but mostly women, and you just kind of follow the main character and just how she's living in this society and what it's like to live in this society where it's just women and how they have to follow certain rules and her realization of these rules and just kind of following her on that. I'm only about 60 pages in, so I'm not too far in, but I'm taking my time because I want to really, really thoroughly analyze this book and read it, because I feel like this is a very good book to read and to just kind of understand what's going on, because there's so much depth to this story already, just 60 pages in, and it's so good because it just talks about certain topics that is happening in this society, and as well as this play that they always do every year in Women's Country, and the main character going through it and just relating to that story now for the first time due to a situation that happened to her that she saw happen to her mother as a kid, and now it's happening to her as an adult, and she's having a tough time just sitting with it and dealing with it, and she is wanting something different, and you're just kind of following that thought process of hers, and it's so good, and there's just so much already in 60 pages. All right, I actually had to go pre-start my car, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because I have to head out in like less than 4 minutes. But back to what I was saying, I am very much enjoying this book, and I might actually pick up the audiobook for this and listen to it on my car ride because I'm really enjoying it right now, and I want to listen to it and see how it is via audiobook wise. But I'm not sure because I am currently listening to a different audiobook that I am borrowing from the library, but I really want to get through this and actually like read it. So I don't know. Anyways, I gotta go and head to work now. I will catch up with you guys later. Guys, this is way too cold. It is 39 degrees. This ain't it. Sorry for the weird angle. I don't have a little tripod in my car, and I don't feel like holding it up because my arm is tired from driving.
So, I did end up picking up the audiobook for The Gate to Women's Country, and I'm so glad that I did because I'm enjoying it so much. But I got to a chapter, and listening to the audiobook for this chapter, made me so mad. Some of the things the men says in this story, I just could not. It was pissing me off. And then the audacity for them to say, "You women." Oh my god. Anyways, I gotta. Just thinking about it makes me more mad. Like, oh. Anyways, it is so good. And some of the things that are said in here, I think definitely can relate to our society now, because some of the things that these men do, oh my God. It just so relates to things that are happening. Just how men can just say whatever they want and twist the words of women and make it more believable because they said it and other people are backing them up. Anyways, very much enjoying this. I'm having such a great time. Oh, it's so good, and I cannot wait to continue reading.
So, to start off, I want to apologize for the mess in the background. As I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I am rearranging some parts of my apartment, so it is a haphazardous mess. So I do apologize for the chaotic background. And if you guys are wondering, because you guys most likely will see it, I only have one of my acrylic nails on. I did take off the rest, but this one is really on there, and I don't want to take it off because it kind of hurts. So I am going to leave it on until it falls off. But I was planning on getting my nails redone today, but something came up and that's not happening. So hopefully I can get it done next week. And as well as I wanted to give you guys a quick update of what happened yesterday and as well as end the vlog. So when I got home on Friday, I did not do any more reading for The Gate to Women's Country. I ended up on the drive home being on the phone with my sister and my husband because we were trying to figure out some stuff that was going on with personal issues. So I was spending the time kind of just dealing with that, and as well as chit-chatting with my husband on the way home. So I didn't listen to any more of the audiobook for this, nor did I ended up sitting down and reading, because I ended up just taking a fat ass nap on Friday and called it a day. But after my nap, I did go to the library because I did have a library book that was due, so I needed to return it. So I ended up returning the book, and then I ended up picking out 4 more books at the library. And actually I just picked up mangas because I am not in a big reading mood, so I didn't want to pick up another big book to read while I'm currently in the middle of reading this, and this is taking quite a bit longer than I thought it would, but I wanted to really thoroughly read that book and really understand it, so I decided to pick up some mangas. So the 4 books all are from the same manga series, and that is Yona of the Dawn. I actually watched the anime and really enjoyed it, so I want to actually jump into the manga series because it's still ongoing, and Lord knows when the second season of this series is ever going to come out, or if it's going to come out, because it's been years now and it has no news of when it's coming out. So I just decided I'm going to pick up the mangas and start reading it because I absolutely enjoyed the anime when I watched it with my husband. We binged watched it like 3 days in a row and just finished it. It was so good. And we had work the next day after when we were binge watching it. Oh my god, it was just the time, man. It was just the time during the panini when everyone was stuck at home. I wasn't, because at that time I was working retail, so I had to go in, but that is besides the point. I am excited to jump into these. So I did end up picking up the first 4 volumes because they had a lot more, but they didn't have 5, 6, or 7, and then they had 8 and 9. But I was like, that's fine. I'll pick up the first 4 and read them. So here is the first volume. This one is the second volume. I really love the art on this one. Here is the third volume. Not the biggest fan of that guy, but you know, to each his own. And then here is the 4th. I'm super duper excited. I can't wait to jump into reading this manga. I'm really excited. I seriously do hope that they do come out with a season 2 of Yona of the Dawn because that anime was so good. It was so good. And I'm so sad there isn't a season 2. I think it's season 2. It's been a while, but I believe it's season 2. Anyways, that is the end of the reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, please leave a like. And if you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe. It is free. You don't have to. I know I do have quite a boring personality. Sometimes you just don't want to watch, you know, because I'm always self-deprecating, but that's besides the point. Anyways, moving on. But I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!